Jeffrey Gamer is not responsible for your game files. All mods in this tutorial have been tested and work properly. I strongly advise you back up your files as shown in this video in case you make any mistakes. I advise you watch the full video before installing any mods. Thanks.
Hey, what is going on, amazing, beautiful people? Your boy Jeffrey Gamer is back at you with another updating your GTA LSPDFR tutorial. With the last update, the 2944, LSPDFR, Rage, and ScriptHook have all updated. 2 days after the update dropped with GTA, all three are updated. Y'all, we can go ahead and go make our games current, okay? Please watch this video all the way through. I got a couple of very helpful tips for you with your LSPDFR files when installing this, so make sure you pay attention to the whole video. The very first thing y'all want to do is fire up your Steam, and you're going to go to library. Now, this is for the folks that reverted back to 2845. Okay, if you reverted back to 2845, you're going to want to do this step. If you're on 2944 right now, you don't have to worry about this. You could do it just to be safe, but you don't really have to worry about it. So what you're going to do, open up your Steam. This is for Steam users, Epic. Go check out Criminal Justice. I don't have an Epic version, so I can't comfortably tell you how to do it. But what you're going to do is you are going to right-click on your Grand Theft Auto. You're going to go to Properties, Local Files, and you are going to verify integrity of the game files. What this is going to do is this is going to re-update your game. Doesn't take long, maybe 5 minutes. And what it will do is it will put the 2944 files back into your GTA folder so we can bring everything current. Before I skip past this part, I do want to say, if you're rocking the 2845 and your game is working great, you don't have to do this right now, but be aware that as mods start updating and coming out, new mods, some of them may not be compatible with the 2845. So it's best that you just go back to the 2944, and that's what we're going to be doing in this video. So I'm going to let this finish verifying, and I'll be right back with y'all. Alrighty, folks, so as you can see, my files are validated, and one file failed to validate, which is totally normal. You might have more. You might have 3, you might have 2, you might have 4. Everybody's a little different, right? So we are going to exit out of that, and we're going to minimize that. So now, if I bring up my File Explorer, again, this is for Steam users. The pathway for Steam users is going to be your disk drive that your Steam games are installed through. Program files times 86, Steam, Steam apps, common. Your GTA folder is going to be right there, y'all. All right, I'm going to hit mine up. There we go. And if I double click my Grand Theft Auto folder and I now go down to my EXE, you can see I am now on the 2944. But if I launch my Rage, folks, it's not going to kick on, right? So if you're getting this, well, it's because we haven't installed the new Rage yet. So let's click OK, and let's just exit out of this. Let's minimize this for right now. Keep your main directory there, but you can minimize it and click the link down below that says LSPDFR. It's going to bring you to this page right here. This is for the current GTA file, as you can see right there, 2944. So you're going to download this file. You're going to scroll down and agree and download. And then you want the manual install. Do the manual, not the setup exe. Do manual. And let that download. While that's downloaded, click the next link down below that says ScriptHook V by AB Software. Big shout out to all the devs with LSPDFR, Rage, and ScriptHook. 2 days after the GTA update, they're already ready. As you can see right there. Oh, let's minimize that. As you can see right here, the 2944, baby, yes. Go ahead and click download. That's going to download really quick. There it is. And minimize that. All right, let's minimize these. We got everything we're going to need, folks. Let's bring that main directory back up. Now, here's what you're going to want to do, okay? Please, please, please listen to me. Don't follow these steps. I'm just going to show you something. If I double-click this LSPDFR, I've got two INIs in here. I got the keys INI, which if you're like me, you have meticulously put all of these keybinds to what you want it at, right? Same thing with the LSPDFR INI. Again, I have meticulously went through a lot of these and put them to my liking. Okay, you're going to want to listen to this next step. I'm going to click back, and we're back at the main directory front page. First thing we're going to do is bring up the LSPDFR WinRAR. Folks, if we do what we normally do, when you install LSPDFR for the first time, you're going to pick all these up and you're going to drag them and drop them in. We're not going to do that right now. This LSPDFR update didn't change anything within LSPDFR. All it did was make our current LSPDFRs compatible with the GTA 2944 build. So what does that mean? That means if you take all of these files, drag them and drop them, you are going to overwrite these two files right here that I just showed you. And if you do that, all your keybinds are going to be lost. You're going to have to redo all of your keybinds. Don't want to do that. I got your back, y'all. So here's what you're going to do. In the WinRAR, the LSPDFR WinRAR, in the LSPDFR folder, if you are installing LSPDFR for the first time, or you don't care if you overwrite your files, don't do this step. But if you do not want to overwrite your LSPDFR INIs, do this step. Double click the LSPDFR folder, go down here to keys, right click it, and delete it. Don't worry, y'all, it's okay. Delete it. Just get rid of it. Right here, go to this lspdfr.ini file. Right click it, delete it. Click yes. Boom, that's it. Now, go back. And for those that don't know, where's Rage? Where's Rage? Rage is it's right here. Rage is now included with there is no more Rage website. It's included with the LSPDFR download, right? So we are going to select all of these files except licenses. And then down here, hold your control key and you can get rid of the RPH README. Okay, so you want all these files right here, drag them in and drop them. It's going to take a few seconds. Totally worth the wait. Y'all, I cannot believe that they have updated all these files so fastly. So quickly, fastly. So yes, we want to replace. And boom. There we go. Okay. And now if I go into my LSPDFR folder and my keys folder, they are all still the same. None of these have changed because we removed them out of our WinRAR, right? So let's go back to the main directory front page, which is right here. We can get rid of that WinRAR. Folks, let's now bring up the scripthookv. All right, and what you're going to do is double click the bin folder. And you only want two here. You want scripthookv.dll, dinput8.dll. Don't use native trainer, use simple trainer. You're welcome. All right, you want these two files, holding your control key to select them both. Drag them right here. Drop them in. Yes. Boom, done. Now what I like to do is I like to now finalize the installation by double clicking the LSPDFR folder. In this LSPDFR configurator, go ahead and double click that. And click next. Show license. It'll bring up the Rage license. And it gives you 4 seconds to read all that stuff. Yep, done. That was stupid. And then just click do it for me. And then boom, LSPDFR is successfully installed. Okay, so before we give this a go, here's what you're now going to do. If you have a Rage shortcut, get rid of it. Okay, we're going to unpin it. And then I think I have one on my desktop over here. Maybe not. I've got so many things over here. Okay, so here's what you're going to do. You're going to scroll down in your main directory and you're going to go to this new Rage, highlight it, right click, send to desktop, create shortcut. Okay, if you keep the old one, that's for the old bit. So we're going to bring this down and we're going to drop that down there. Next thing you want to do, folks, I know, you just want to go play. You want to see me load up the game and go, but I'm giving you some helpful tips for future problems. What you want to do right now is on your desktop, you are going to right click and create a new folder. You're going to thank me for this. And you're going to type GTA 5 2944. Enter. Now, over here in your main directory, you've got these files right here. The GTA 5. Let me refresh this so it... Oh, okay. Well, you got the GTA 5. GTA 5 language select. GTA 5 launcher. Scroll down. And play GTA 5. I'm going to deselect Rage. You don't need that. Right? You want these 4 files. Play GTA 5. GTA 5. GTA 5 language. GTA 5 launcher. You're going to drag them over here and make sure it says, you see where it says copy to GTA 5 2944? Make sure it says copy. If it says move, don't do it. Because what it's going to do is it's going to drag these files out of your main directory and then you're not going to be able to play your game. If it says move, bring them back in here, highlight these 4 files and right click and copy. Go to your folder, click it, highlight it, right click and paste. And then boom, you got those 4 files. What does this do? This makes it so that when GTA updates again, because we know they will, you're already gonna have these files to be able to back up your game and continue playing LSPDFR. Once you got that folder saved, drag it on over to a nice little safe spot on your desktop. We can delete that because I have it down here in my taskbar, and we can exit out of here. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna fire up our Rage, and we're gonna have to go through the initial Rage setup. Again, super simple. Plug in timeout, put that at 60,000. Okay. Plugins, make sure they're all selected, which they are. Advanced settings, I like to disable the custom loading screen. I don't know, that's just my preference. It doesn't show all the plugins loading up in the middle of the screen. And that's it. That is it. Plugins, and yes, they're all selected, folks. Let's save and launch. And yet this will come up. You just click OK. So now what's going to happen is it's going to go through. Now it might take, first off, it might crash 1 or 2 times. Sometimes it does that when you freshly install, update your game. It might also take a little longer for it to go through. So we're going to click play on Steam. You might get a little prompt. Then you're just going to click yes on it. Maybe there's no prompt. But I'm going to show y'all that this is going to load all the way through. I'm going to force duty. We are on the 2944 with the 2944 LSPDFR Rage and script hook. And like I said, this part right here might take a little longer. It might even crash on you, y'all. It might even crash on you. And we're going to make sure that we don't have the infinite loading screen. So that's what I think happened here. I'm going to hit Task Manager. And what I think is yep, Grand Theft Auto. This is, listen, y'all, this is totally normal. Okay, with the Rage there. So what we're going to do is we're going to fire it up again. If you get that black screen, don't worry. I know you might freak out, but it's totally fine. Again, I'm not editing this out. I want to show y'all that this is normal stuff that happens when you update your game. So we're going to fire Rage back up. It's going to bring up Steam, and we're going to go ahead and click play on Steam again. And let it load through. It might even do it as I've had it happen where it'll do it 2 times. It might happen again. If it does, we're going to try it again. Listen, y'all. Okay, if you're watching this video, you already know it's working. Okay. So there we go. The second time, booted right up. Just to remind y'all, we are on the 2944 Rage. We're on the 2944 LSPDFR. We're on the 2944 GTA. And we're on the 2944 Script Hook V. We went from our 2845, verified our game files through Steam, threw in all the new files, loaded up, and here we go. It is working. And what the last thing I want to do is the last 2 things I want to do is make sure we don't get the infinite loading screen. Sometimes when you update your game to be current, you get the infinite loading screen, and that's where we got to mess around with our update. update.rpf folder. Some people might not have this issue. So if I get the infinite loading screen, I may still drop this video because this video will still be helpful to a lot of people out there. And if it does load in, which I'm certain it will, when it loads in, I'm going to force duty so that you can see all call-ins, all call-outs, and everything will work just fine. So let's see. And one good way is right there, we're above the Grand Theft Auto V. You will see it'll say, there we go, KTFDO, sticky wheels, and all of the basic animations, restrain the deceased, and trunk control have all loaded in. Now, let's just hope that we don't get the infinite loading screen, ladies and gentlemen. The almighty infinite loading screen. Ladies and gentlemen, is it going to work? Drum roll. Again, first time loading in, boom. It's going to take a little longer than it usually does. As you play more and more day by day, it'll get back up to being as fast as it was before the previous, before we updated it. So folks, check this out. I cannot believe this. 2 days after a GTA update, Script Took V, it must not have been a big update. LSPDFR, Rage, and Script Took V, all updated and ready to go. I do want to give a little disclaimer. NVE users, please be aware. Your game will probably crash. NVE, if you have the LSPDFR load up option with NVE, you're going to get this prompt that says NVE is only compatible with the 2845 build. So be aware of that. So lastly, force duty, hit enter. There we go. We are loaded right in, ladies and gentlemen. We're loaded right in. No crashes. Everything is working great. ELS is working because I can tell by that cop car, by the ambulance. Our EUP is still in, as you can see there. We're good to go, ladies and gentlemen. Folks, that is going to do it. Get back out there on patrol with the updated GTA. And please, if you're new here and you feel I'm deserving, give this channel a subscription. Hit that subscribe button. Ring that bell so you know when new helpful stuff is uploaded. And also consider giving this video a thumbs up. The more thumbs up this video gets, the more people it can reach and teach, as it did with you. Until next time, everybody, be safe, be healthy, be positive, follow the rules, and obey the law. Your boy Jeffrey Gamer is out. We'll see you on the next one. Later, y'all.